Good morning everyone and welcome to the Scotland Vlogs part 3. Oh my goodness me, this road trip has been going so quickly. I cannot believe we are already on the last leg of our Scottish adventure. Oh my word, it's just been going so fast. If you don't know what's going on and you've missed the last 2 vlogs, we've spent the last week in Edinburgh. Beautiful Edinburgh, so you can go back and watch those other 2 vlogs if you want to before this one. But we are on the last leg of our Scottish road trip. We drove up yesterday all the way to the tippity top of the Isle of Skye, which is somewhere where Alex and I have always wanted to visit, and we are so excited to be here. So we had a little bit of a drive yesterday. It was about 6 hours from Edinburgh, so we kind of made the most of it. We decided just to take it easy. We actually stopped by Loch Ness on our way up, which was obviously beautiful, and it was such a scenic drive. Everyone that we told, like all of our taxi drivers in Edinburgh, anyone we bumped into, we told that we were going up to the Isle of Skye. They all got so excited for us because everyone just kept saying that is the most beautiful drive you will ever do in your entire life, and they were not wrong. It was absolutely stunning, such a gorgeous drive, and Alex got really excited actually at one point because I'm pretty sure it's the same route that Jeremy Clarkson and the other 2, James May and what's the other one called, Richard Hammond, that they took when they did their Scottish road trip for the Grand Tour. So he was getting really excited about it, and oh, the views were just absolutely stunning. We were driving past loch after loch, but we decided to stop for lunch at Loch Ness, and it was really cute. I think Alex even picked up a little Loch Ness souvenir, which was lovely, and we've managed to make it up to the Isle of Skye. So we arrived last night, and before I even let him unpack the car, before we did anything, I wanted to get a tour of the Airbnb, because obviously I couldn't show you the last one because we were sharing it with others. It wasn't really fair to kind of like put the camera around the entirety of the Airbnb, but this one is just Alex and I. We're the only 2 that have been brave enough to make it up this far north. I am definitely safe to say that this is the northernmost I have ever been in the UK, which is really exciting. So it's just Alex and I at our Airbnb, and it is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So let me show you the little Airbnb tour now. So as you walk in, this is the view you are greeted with. I mean, look at this. I also have to say 10 out of 10 for their interiors. I'm kind of in love with this. This space almost looks like it's come out of Interior Design Masters. Speaking of which, need to watch the new season. But it's really cute. Loving the yellows and the blues and the greens of the chairs, and just look out at this view. As you can see, it's a little bit wet and a little bit windy. We've got a little sheepy field over there of black sheep, which is just so cute, and you can see it down to the sea, and it's just absolutely amazing. We've got a log fire. They've provided us with lots of wood outside as well as the wood inside. So this might be the trip that Alex and I learn how to light a log fire, because I have never done it before. And they've even left us a little bottle of wine, which is so lovely of them. This is Alba, which I've never tried before, a lovely white wine from Santa Luz. Very excited, a Sauvignon Blanc. I love a Sauvignon. So yeah, so cute, like little seating area. What's in this door? I have no idea. Oh, that's locked. I think that's a utility cupboard. But this is the kitchen that we've got. I mean, how lovely is this? Do you know what? This actually really reminds me of our old flat, the kitchen that we had in there. If any of you guys have been around since then, comment down below, because you are the real MVPs. But yeah, love the sofa, love the vibe. Oh, how cute. Look, there's a little map of the Isle of Skye. I love that. That is so adorable. And let me take you through into the bedroom. So this is our, no, wrong door. This is the utility room. Very exciting nonetheless. This is the bedroom. Look at this. Oh my word, this is just so cute. Honestly, I'm obsessed with the interiors. I love the color scheme. I love the vibe. It's so modern and new and gorgeous. I absolutely love it. So we've got like big wardrobes to unpack all of our stuff, and the bed looks so comfy. Really love this like grey blue color in here as well. I also love the fact that there is a mirror above the vanity desk for me to do my makeup. I feel like they've thought of every little thing in this Airbnb. And then lastly, the bathroom is also absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at at the size of that shower. I am jumping straight in that tonight. Waterfall shower of my dreams. Again, love the color scheme, and I'm very excited about the fact that they have Aran soap, which my sister, I remember she brought home from a road trip she did in the Isle of Skye, and we all absolutely love it. So I need to find if I can get it in like a local shop, because definitely need to bring some home. So yeah, tour of the Airbnb. It is absolutely gorgeous. We are just blown away by this. It really is just the cutest little Airbnb now. When we were arriving yesterday, it was raining. It wasn't forecast to rain today, but it does look a little bit grey and a little bit drizzly. But we both did say to each other, this Airbnb is so lovely that even if it's miserable the entire week that we are here and we just spend our entire time hunkering it down here, we do not mind, because it's such a lovely escape. And just looking out onto this view, it's absolutely amazing. We've actually got sheepies in the field over there that we keep waving to, which is just the cutest thing in the world. And actually last night we did hunker down. We had a little bit of a movie night. We stopped by the local car, picked up a few supplies, had a little pasta dinner, and we really enjoyed it. Alex managed to get the fire roaring and it just felt so magical. So it really is the perfect Airbnb that we could have booked. But despite the fact that it's grey, despite the fact that it's a little bit drizzly, we're actually heading out first thing this morning. You might notice I'm in my gym gear because we are going to be doing some serious trekking this morning, and I'm really looking forward to it. So plan of action for today, we're actually going to be heading to a place called the Store, which is kind of the Isle of Skye's equivalent to Stonehenge. It's like this big old medieval stone that was put there and nobody knows why, and it's supposed to be a beautiful trek. So we wanted to head there today and do a full-on trekking morning after the entire day in the car yesterday. I feel like that is definitely needed today. So I've got my super dry thermal top on and my favorite sports leggings ready for today. I'm undecided what coat I'm gonna wear, because despite the fact that it says temperature-wise it's the same as what it was in Edinburgh, it is chilly here. You should have seen us when we arrived yesterday. Honestly, the winds were howling. They were whipping up a gale. It was absolutely hilarious trying to get all of the bags out of the car. So might have to layer up a little bit warmer today, but I'm really looking forward to it. So we are all ready to go. Gonna head out to the store this morning. So we are back at the Airbnb now after the most wonderful day out exploring the Isle of Skye. We've been trekking, we've been exploring, and we made it to the top of the Store. I am so impressed with us for making it all the way to the top. We even touched the rock, which was just absolutely amazing, and we just had the most wonderful day exploring a little bit more of the island. I don't really know what I was actually expecting from the Isle of Skye. I, number one, didn't realise how big it was. It is actually quite a big island off the coast of Scotland. And number two, it's so much more mountainous than I was expecting. I don't really know what I kind of like envisioned. I thought it was going to be a little bit more like the Isle of Man, very coastal, quite flat. But it's actually so Nordic. Like literally me and Alex keep turning to each other and saying, we feel like we are in Norway right now. Like it feels very Viking-esque, which obviously I guess makes sense being so far north up in Scotland. But honestly, the hills that surround you are just colossal, absolutely colossal. And every single corner you would turn, you're like, oh my God, there's another amazing view. There's another amazing view. You are absolutely spoiled for choice here. And we did get quite lucky for our walk up to the Store, but down to the Store, my goodness me. And I did expect this with the Isle of Skye. I know how quickly the weather changes in Scotland, obviously because of its kind of like situation, like the positioning where it is in the Atlantic Ocean. That's just something that you always get with Scotland, but I didn't quite expect it to be as quick as it is. Like literally within the space of 10 minutes, you can go from sunshine to pouring it down with rain. So as we were walking up to the Store, it was gorgeous sunshine. We could see all around us. Like we were getting amazing beachy coastal views. But then you would have seen as we got closer and closer to the tip of the hill and like closer and closer to the store, it got cloudier and cloudier until we were literally in the clouds and we got drenched, absolutely drenched. And as we started walking back down, the heavens opened. I mean, thank goodness they didn't open as we were walking up, because that would have made it even tougher, because it is quite a steep hill. Like it is quite tough terrain to walk on. I think they said to give yourselves like 2 to 3 hours to do it. We did it in about 2, but it was quite tough going up those hills. Like we did have to stop for a couple of breaks. Going down obviously is so much easier, but the heavens opened on us. We were soaking wet by the end of it. It was absolutely hilarious. We were just crying with laughter, and we ended up actually having a little bit of a picnic in the car afterwards. There was a really cute little cafe. The loveliest lady, we got chatting to her. Apparently her daughter's in Australia at the moment, so she is manning the fort at the cafe, and her daughter was sending her photos of Australia whilst we were there, and we kept being like, don't look at them, just don't look at them, you don't need to see that, whilst it was tipping it with rain here in the Isle of Skye. But yeah, we literally had like a little picnic in the car overlooking this gorgeous like cliff top. It was absolutely stunning, but it really was the case where like we would see the view and then 2 minutes later the view would be gone. We'd be completely enclosed in cloud, and then a few minutes later the cloud will have dissipated and we've got gorgeous sunshine. Like it was just absolutely insane. So we did a bit of a driving tour after that around some of the more kind of like mountain roads, and it was just absolutely spectacular. But we've been back at the Airbnb a little bit now. I jumped straight in the shower because I was literally soaked through, like through my coat, through my leggings. I was absolutely dripping. So really, really glad to have gotten in the shower, washed my hair, and we are actually heading out tonight, which I'm really, really excited about. We've got dinner booked at a seafood restaurant, which is only about 10 minutes down the road from us. So I am seriously excited about that. I think we're gonna dress up, look really pretty, and it's gonna be a really, really fun night. So I'm really, really excited about tonight's dinner. So I need to style up my hair, get my makeup on, and get myself ready for tonight. Right, I have just finished my hair and makeup ready for tonight. Just kept it fairly minimal with regards to makeup. I didn't want to go for anything like too OTT. Like I've just kept my eyeshadow really matte. I am just loving the Natural Nudes palette from Too Faced. So I just use, of course, my favourite Truffle for my liner, and then I actually just went in with Seashell on my lid, and I love it. It's just like a really lovely natural kind of brown, smoky, but not too smoky, bit of a cat's eye look, and I am absolutely loving it. And then jewellery wise, again, keeping it fairly minimal, but like a little bit more elevated for more of an evening look. So I'm loving my pearl earrings now that I've got them back. You cannot stop me wearing them at the moment. I just absolutely love them. I've gone for my wishbone bangles because I loved how they looked when I wore them for the wedding recently. So we've got one diamante one and then one plain one. And it's not liking the focus of that, I'm really sorry. And then I've got my favourite Pandora Brilliance ring, and I've gone for the wishbone bangles on this hand as well because I loved how they looked together. I thought it really kind of like tied the look in so nicely. Of course, tying in the earrings with a pearl bracelet, and then I've gone for this one. It's one of my newest bracelets in my Pandora collection. It's this really cute little like chain bracelet with a little heart on it, which I think just layers so beautifully with the bracelet. Now, outfit for tonight I'm a little bit unsure about, so I'm gonna need your guys' help. I've got 3 options, 3 dress options, so let me know which one is your favorite. Okay, hopefully you can see me okay from over there. I've just propped you up on the windowsill to show you outfit option number 1. So this is the first dress that I am deciding between. It's this really gorgeous like forest green Reformation number. I picked this up from Farfetch just before Christmas, I believe it was, and you can actually shop this with my current Farfetch discount FFLE10, so you can get 10% off this and other Reformation pieces. I love their dresses, and I love this number because it's got like a long sleeve. It's got this really gorgeous kind of like scooped neckline, and I really love the little slit in the skirt. It makes it a little bit more evening wear, a little bit sexy. My only concern with this one is the colour green too wintry? That's my main concern with this evening outfit. So this is outfit option number 1. Okay, dress option number 2. We've got this really gorgeous Forever New floral full-length dress. Now, I've just shown this to Alex, and his first response was, isn't that a day dress? And I think I agree with him. As much as I adore this, it's such a gorgeous number. It does feel a little bit more daytime and less evening wear. So moving on to option number 3. And I think we may have just found our winner. Ding, 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 ding. It's dress number 3. I'm hoping you guys agree with me, because otherwise there's not really much we can do about it. But this gorgeous, again, forever new dress, I absolutely love this. It's got like a half kind of top skirt style going on. It's got this like really gorgeous little slip skirt underneath, and then this kind of like ribbing on top, which I really like. And I love the sleeves. They've got this kind of like cuff cut detail, which I think is really, really lovely. It's very elegant, very understated, but classic. That is tonight's date night out. I've just finished off the look with my favorite little teeny tiny pearls from Pandora, because a pearl necklace just finishes everything off. So I'm so excited for dinner tonight. We've booked at a seafood restaurant, which Alex knows is my absolute favorite. I adore seafood, and I think the restaurant is like right on the shorefront, so hopefully we're going to get an amazing view tonight. So I'm all ready to go. So excited. Well, that was one hell of a meal. That was absolutely incredible. Such an amazing meal. One thing that Alex hadn't told me, because he was the one that booked it, he was the one that organised it, all he told me was that we were going to a seafood restaurant tonight. So of course I was mega excited, because I love my seafood. But one thing he hadn't actually told me was that it was a Michelin star seafood restaurant. So we had, how many was it, babe? Was it 7? 6 or 7?
8.
8 courses, 8 courses of seafood and then dessert. It was absolutely incredible. My personal favorite was the mussels and clams with the truffle sauce. Oh, it was absolutely to die for, and the service was just impeccable. It's one of those places that's so tiny. There was literally only about 5 tables in there, and they were all completely full, and they had a sign outside saying that there were no availabilities for like 2 weeks. Like, it was completely fully booked for the next 2 weeks. So just goes to show how popular it was. And we actually overheard a couple who live on the mainland who literally came to the Isle of Skye for this one night just for this restaurant. So I'm feeling very lucky that my wonderful boyfriend managed to get us a reservation there, because it was just absolutely incredible. Couple of glasses of champagne down as well, which always just is the creme de la creme, the icing on the cake. So we are going to get into our jammies now, because there is nothing better than an amazing meal and then PJ time with a lovely film. I think we're gonna get the fire roaring as well, because there's nothing cozier than a lovely fire, and just enjoy the rest of our evening before heading to bed. But oh my word, that was just incredible. Good morning, everyone. It is our last day here on the Isle of Skye. I literally cannot believe it. It's our last full day. We'll be leaving first thing tomorrow morning, but this trip has literally gone in the blink of an eye. I knew it would be a quick trip. I knew it would be one that goes really, really fast, but I didn't expect it to go this quickly. But we have been blessed with lovely weather today. It's like the Isle of Skye wants to say to us, you deserve gorgeous weather on your last full day here, because you can actually see blue skies out the window. Look at that. I mean, there's a little bit of cloud, but one of the most amazing things about this island is just how fast the weather moves. We've actually just been sitting, having breakfast, just watching the clouds go by. Like, you can literally see how fast they are moving across the islands. It's absolutely incredible. But yeah, we've just been sitting, having our morning coffees and enjoying the view. We really want to soak up every last second here. I'm not gonna lie to you, I feel like I'm still full. from last night's dinner. It was absolutely incredible, something I've never experienced before. So it felt so special to do whilst we're here on our Isle of Skye holiday. But we are making the most of today, seeing as though we've got gorgeous weather and seeing as though it is our last day. We're heading straight out this morning. First stop is actually a place called SKYE, and we discovered it because it's literally on the end of our road. Never heard of it before, but we've been passing it every single time we've been coming in and out of the cabin. And I had a look at it online, and it's actually a sheepskin factory. It's a family-run sheepskin factory where you can buy the produce, you can have a shop around. I think there's like a little cafe, a little restaurant. So first things first, we are heading there this morning, and then we're gonna go into the main town of Portree. It's the main town here in the Isle of Skye. It's like a little seaside town. I think we might grab some fish and chips for lunch and just make the most of being here. So it's gonna be a jam-packed day, but I am seriously looking forward to it. Super quick outfit of the day before we go, because I am wearing my new barber coat, the one that I bought on the Royal Mile in Edinburgh. It's just the cutest little countryside jacket. I absolutely love it. So I've got that on today, and then underneath I've just got the most simple outfit, just a black roll neck, black leggings, and then my favorite country duo boots, which I'm pairing with my little Mulberry Alexa. So super cute little outfit of the day. Let's get going. Do you want to know something that's actually quite hilarious? Is it's taken Alex and I all morning to realise that it's not Skye Skines, it's Skye Skins, because it's the sheepskins. We literally kept calling it Skye Skines until we were there, but we've just come away.
As you would think.
No, because it is like Skye Skins but with a Y. So obviously you pronounce Skye with a Y, so we thought it was Skye Skines. But yeah, I have just come away a very happy bunny because I picked up the most beautiful sheepskin. I'll have to show you it when we get home because it's absolutely gorgeous, and it was so interesting. Like, everything that they do there is to be as sustainable as possible, to be as eco-friendly as possible. Apparently they've won loads of awards. It's all very much like the old way of doing it. Like, they are so against the kind of like multi-production and like factories that obviously just do it by, you know, machines. Everything is done by hands, and it takes mass produced. That's the word I'm looking for, thank you. They are so against the mass production of the sheepskins, and they were saying that each individual sheepskin takes 3 weeks to basically complete from start to finish, which is just amazing. It's a family run business. It was so cute, so definitely worth a visit. I'm so happy with the sheepskin that I got because it's so cute, and it's in the classic, they're called black sheep, they're actually like a dark brown colour. It's from the classic Scottish black sheep, so I am one happy bunny right now. Are having fun today, but this is not a half bad view to be sitting having lunch. We just plonked ourselves down on the beachfront. We are dangling our legs over the beach, and this is the view that we are looking out onto. I mean, look at that. We're literally just dangling our legs down. It's hilarious, but oh, look at that view. It's just absolutely incredible. The sun is shining. I mean, obviously it is the Isle of Skye, so cloud coverage is inevitable. It keeps kind of like coming and going and coming and going, but for the most part we have got blue skies above us. Look at that, Alex. The blue skies just look incredible, absolutely incredible. And we have just wolfed down some lovely fish and chips from Portree's oldest fish and chippy, which was 10 out of 10, amazing, I have to admit. Oh, look at that sunshine. Oh, that's making me so happy. So this afternoon, we still want to make the most of the sunshine. We think we're going to drive over to the west side of the island to visit the lighthouse. It's, what is it about this lighthouse as well that we love? Remind me.
It's the most western lighthouse in the Isle of Skye.
Oh, that's cool.
And yeah, it's a lighthouse.
It's one of the biggest tourist attractions here, so I think we're going to head over to the lighthouse this afternoon and explore a little bit more of the west side of the island. But it has been the perfect morning and perfect lunchtime, enjoying our fish and chips on the beach, looking out onto this view. That was the most delayed woo I have ever heard, but the lighthouse is just there, right on the tippity top. We have got the prime view. Look at this. It's just absolutely incredible. So we've just made it back to the cabin now, and look at that sunshine streaming through. My goodness me, it is just such a breathtaking view that we've got here. And oh my word, we have just been treated with the best weather for our last evening. We're really hoping that it might be a clear sky tonight, so we might be able to do a little bit of stargazing, but for now I am just soaking up the sunshine that is shining through the windows. Okay, now that we are back, let me show you my beautiful sheepskin from SKYE Skins, because this is just absolutely gorgeous. It's even got like a little stamp on the back so that you know it's genuine, you know where it's come from, which I think is just so lovely. And I went for one of the black sheep skins, which as you can see, it's like this really gorgeous dark chocolate brown color. I'm debating whether to put this on my little reading nook chair by the bifold doors, but I'm also thinking this will be perfect to use when we start opening up the bifolds, sitting out in the garden and enjoying barbecue season, summer in the garden season, because it's really great at keeping you warm. You know, as soon as the sun dips in the UK, that's it, the temperature just goes. So this is absolutely perfect because it keeps you so much warmer than synthetic materials. So I'm absolutely in love with this. It was so lovely to see the tour of SKYE Skins as well, and we really did make the most of today. I feel like we've literally had an entire tour of the island. We went all the way up to the north, we went down to Portree, then we went to the west towards the lighthouse. It was just absolutely incredible. We've literally soaked up every last second here, and it's just been the most incredible last day here on the Isle of Skye.